Good morning or afternoon, whenever you are joining here. I'm just gonna give me a second. Okay. My light was on so low I couldn't see anything. All right. Well, thank you for joining. This is Coach Joanna and this is Strength and Conditioning class. So excited that you're joining me today. If you have music on your end, please play music on your end. You will not be receiving that from mine, just so you can actually hear me talk to you, and just because of music licensing agreements that are allowed virtually and being recorded and everything. So today you do not need any workout equipment, nothing. Unless you want an ab mat or a floor mat, you're more than welcome to have that, but no other equipment is necessary for today's class. With that being said, if you want to challenge yourself in today's workout and add some weight, you're more than welcome to. Say you are working on a strength piece for your personal workout, just add it, that's okay, there's no need. I would suggest dumbbells or even just like a weighted med ball, something that you can kind of hold in your hands. Today is not going to be too complicated. Good morning, thanks for joining. Woohoo, we have more people on. Awesome. Today's not going to be complicated. We're going to do two different combo movements, but we're going to do them maybe a little different each time that we do them. All right? So we are going to get warmed up. Again, no equipment's needed besides a floor mat. Get music going on your end. And we are going to start with, go back. All right, some jumping jacks or marches in place, whatever works for you, all right? Ready, and go. Just warming up the body, getting the blood flowing. Woo-hoo, we're here, we showed up, it's Friday, and I'm sore from yesterday's kickboxing class, right? Some more announcements for this class. Next week, if you join, it will not be on this platform. We will be on Zoom, so we can do the two-way coaching for this class. So that's one change we are going to do. It's open to anyone who wants to join. And I'll announce that later after the class is not live. And rest. All right, going down to the floor, we're going to, if you want, you can do your glute bridges, you can do glute bridge marching. I am going to do glute bridge, walk my heels out far away from me. All right, so my hips are gonna stay up. I'm gonna walk my heels out and then walk them back in. Ready, hips up, and you can either hold, do your marching, or join me. Really engaging those glutes and hamstrings. Stay with it. Small steps. And rest. Flipping over to our high plank hold on our hands. We want to get used to that. All right, up in 3, 2, 1, up and hold. Engaging our core here. Make sure our shoulders are back and down. Whew. Just warming up. Good, stay with it. Three, 2, 1. We're gonna drop to our knees, get them under our hips. And we're just gonna warm up those shoulders a little bit more. We're gonna pinch them together on our back and then try to spread them far, far away. Keeping those elbows locked out. Pinch them together, spread them out. Just warming up those shoulder blades, right? Not really doing much of a cat and cow, trying to keep everything straight and just working on the shoulders here. Few more. Last 2. And relax. We're gonna kick one leg out in front. You can keep your hands down if you'd like. We're just opening up our back hips, our hip flexors, squeezing our back glutes and hamstrings. You can lift that leg up if you want. Holding here, we're really opening up. Good. You can stay here, you can look back to the behind you past that bent knee. And then we're going to raise our hand up to the sky. Hand comes down, straddle that foot, and send the hips back, straighten that front leg. Awesome, rebend and switch. Other side. Again, getting nice and deep, squeezing and engaging our back legs. You know, we don't want to just be holding here. We're really gonna get deep into those muscles, squeezing those legs. Whew. So good after, you know, maybe a day of, or night, last night of sitting so much. Maybe we didn't work out or move much after our morning workouts, which is important to do. You might be feeling it. Twist, pass that knee, look back. Good. Arms up to the sky. Hands down, straighten that front leg. Awesome. Rebend, and we're going to stand. Back to the beginning, we're just going to finish with like some marches in place. If you want to skip and do some high knees, go for it. Choice is yours. And go. I'm going to do a little bit of a skip in place to get my knees up high in this marching. You can literally just march in place. And some of you can go fast and do those high knees. Whatever works for you. This is your workout. I'm just here to give you options and to push you maybe a little bit, right? All right, finish out those, do a few more, and then get a quick sip of water. Today, again, not complicated, gonna be easy, right? I say that, but you know there's always challenges that can happen. All right, as you're getting a drink of water, we are going to start round one with alternating forward lunges, right? Nothing complicated. We're gonna try and get down deep, so try and touch that back knee to the ground each time, all right? If you wanna add weight, add weight. That's movement one. Movement two, we are going to do hand walkouts. Feet are under our hips, legs are locked out, hands come to the ground. We're going to keep our nose towards our toes as we walk our palms out to a high plank, and then walk back in. Stand. And we're going to keep doing that, the hand walk out. 2 movements for this round one. We're going to have a quick break. I'll explain round 2. And then we'll have a quick break. I'll explain round 3. And then we'll go back to the beginning. All right, but just 2 movements each time. And I'm just going to make us do this for a little while. Say okay. We're gonna add a quick rest between movements. Are we? Yeah, we will. Okay. That sounds good. 10 seconds sounds good. All right. Where you at? Sorry. Thought this was good. Okay, sometimes if you press the wrong button, it just goes crazy. All right, lunges and then hand walkouts. Equipment is optional. Pace and intensity is optional, as in you need to go at your pace today. You need to either be pushing yourself or you need to kind of stay on your track. Like if you want anything to change, you gotta get moving, right? Not a good angle. All right, 10 seconds. Lunges to start, alternating our step forward. 3, 2, 1, and go. Forward lunges. Again, you can even go faster. Try and count how many you do. It's always great for this type of class. And just keep alternating, pressing through that front heel. Nothing complicated today. Trying to get some of that thought, too much of a mental workout this morning. Try not to do that. We got a lot going on, right? As is, sometimes we just need to move. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we're gonna do our hand walk out next. Feet are under, legs are locked out. 3, 2, 1, and go. Get that head through the shoulders. We really want to work on that shoulder walk out until we get to that high plank. Pressing through the palms. It's kind of like a hamstring stretch here, but also like glute work to stand. And then some arm work to walk out. Core work to hold, a little bit of everything, right? It's great. A few more. 3, 2, 1, back to the beginning. We're not going yet. Lunges alternating in 3, 2, 1, and go. Pressing through that front heel. Again, pick up the intensity here if you want. Going a little bit faster. Nice engaged core. When this switches to another platform, we probably will be using more external equipment. So if you do have, that's great. We'll do more complicated movements. And that's where me watching will help. So I can help coach you. Make sure you're doing it right, you don't hurt yourself. We'll keep it simple here. And rest. Hand walk out. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Hand walk out. Working on those shoulders. Head through, head through, head through for as long as you can. Really work on that upper trap, shoulder area. Stay with it. Some of you, let's try and lock out those knees for a little bit longer. Weight, shift that weight back before we stand. A lot of us kind of have to go here, which is fine. You know, work on it. And rest. All right, one more time through. Just like this, same thing. Then we go to round 2, but then we graduate. And go. Lunges. Face this way. Hopefully you're counting. Stay with it. See from round 1, 2, and 3 if you're consistent with how many lunges or how many walkouts you've done. That's why we have some rest between. You can write this down. And rest. All right, last hand walk out. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Walk out to a high plank. Walk back in. Shifting my weight to my heels before I stand. Strong plank there. So much to do, think about, but not really. Try to keep it easy for you guys today. Just keep going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew, okay, cool. So, next round, we are instead going forward with our lunges. We're always going to come back to the center, but we are going to do our lateral alternating lunges back to center, right? So we are going to step out, hips drop back, behind that knee, come back. Again, hips back and down. Try to get your bearings. For some of us, instead of going right down, we tend to have that hip up high. We're on those toes. Step out, shift the hip first, then shift the hips back, and then bend down towards one side. All right? Really focus so you can get that one leg engagement. The other leg is going to be straight. Pushing off, back to center. For our plank variation, instead of walking out to that plank, we are just going to go right into that plank. And we're going to go right back into that down dog. We're going to hold each one for about 1 full second. So if we're in a high plank, we're going to go back into a down dog. Try and get a straight line from those hands to that tailbone. Right back to a strong plank. And then we're just going to keep flowing through. Really strengthening here. All right, that's it. That's it. Those 2 movements 3 times. Starting with our lateral lunges. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Lateral lunge, back to center, other side. I might come out of the frame here, but I think you guys understand what to do. Stay with it. Count your reps, total reps. It's a repetition, right? That's what it's short for. Keep moving. Stay in those glutes and heels, full foot on the ground. You can even move faster, again, your intensity. And rest. All right, next is our plank to down dog. Flowing through, counting as many times you go to down dog. And go. 1, 2, stay with it. 3, holding for about 1 full second. Each time. Maybe you keep those toe or heels down, maybe they're high, whatever you need. Maybe you bend those knees. That's okay too. Just to get that nice straight line. If your hamstrings are tight, that is a great option. And rest. Stand up, lateral lunge, right? Ready? And go. Lateral lunge right, lateral lunge left. Keep alternating and stay with it. Nothing complicated, but that is where the mental aspect comes in. Sometimes we like a mental challenge to wake us up. Sometimes we have to fight for it. We have to, if you're not feeling this, and it's too repetitive, then you gotta really work to find the fun in it. Or just grind through it. Not everything in life is going to be fun. Rest. And this is like a practice for that. Sometimes our work isn't that fun, but we have to keep doing it, right? And go. High plank, not that this isn't fun, but for some of us, we might find something too simple, a challenge to get motivated, but we have to be our own motivation. So finding those little things, counting your reps in between, creating your own game within yourself with each workout, finding your own progress. I believe this is our second time, so we have one more after this. And rest. All right, one more time. We can do it. You guys got this. Come on. Stay with me and go. Maybe we're picking it up a little bit more. We had a little pep talk from Coach Joanna that things we have to make exciting sometimes, right? It starts from within. All right, let's go. Maybe we're moving a little bit faster. Flowing right through. Maybe you notice I'm going a little faster. There's a possibility for all of it. Try and reach or surpass that first number. Whew. And rest. Planks to down dog, last one. 3, 2, 1, and go. Plank to down dog. Stay with it. Whew. Nose to toes, all the way through those shoulders for that down dog. High plank. Eyes are well out in front of those hands for that strong plank. Stay with it, guys. Doing awesome. Whew. Hopefully these are starting to add up a little bit for you. Maybe you'll feel it later. And rest. Awesome sauce. Whew. All right, the last section here. Last set of 3. We are going to go into another lunge variation. A drop lunge, right? It's a slight crossover of our legs, and then we're gonna slightly drop down, keeping my hips forward. Hips stay forward, I drop down. All right, from the side, I wanna make sure that that knee is at least a couple inches, maybe a whole hand behind my back foot. Hips stay forward and back. All right, so it's not a super exaggerated one. If you really want to get exaggerated, you can even get more distance here, but try and make sure that you're not twisting open or going too much crossing, that you can still stay forward. It's all about our own mobility here. So if you do that, we're still staying forward, right? Choice is yours. Since we're doing a twist with our lunge, we're going to alternate each side. We are also going to do a twist variation with our planks. So that just means high plank. We're going to reach for that opposite ankle tap, right? So we're going to do a single arm down dog, basically. Press through, ankle tap, come through the side. I want you to look and be able to see the side. Nice strong plank through that, or down dog through that one side. Come back. We're tapping the outside of that ankle. Try a few if you need. Get some water. We are going 3 times through. And we are going to start in, quick sip, just a little sip. 10 seconds. Starting with that drop lunge. Alternating each side in 3, 2, 1, and go. Drop, back up, drop, back up. We're alternating our sides, right? Feel, go all the way down to feel that in your glutes and your hamstrings and your outside hips. Really try and get, again, weight is optional. I feel like I'm coming too close to you guys. Whew, we don't want that. Get a little distance here. It's early in the morning. You don't need to see my morning face that close up. Whew. All right, keep going. Remember, counting your reps. Standing all the way up in between. And rest. Now we're going for those opposite ankle taps in this plank to down dog. And go. I like to keep my feet a little wider from each other, probably in line with my hands. Looking out through the side, if you can. A lot of arm and a little more core work, different here. Stay with it. Press through that hand to press back and twist. And rest. Stand back up, drop lunges. Maybe I'll do a quick side view. 2, 1, and go. Drop lunges. really feel that. Make sure your full foot stays on the ground with these. If it comes up, you're going and crossing over too much. Full foot, toe should be still on the ground for balance. Rest. Round 2. Plank to down dog. Switch sides here. And go. Twist. Back and forth. You got this. Stay with it. This is gonna start, hopefully reps start adding up here. By doing many, you might start feeling it a little bit more. Again, if not right now, hopefully you will later. So make sure you stretch at the end. Stay with it. Try and beat that first number. And rest. Final round here, come on. Final round. Drop lunges. 3, 2, 1, and go. Stay with. Full foot down, pressing through that heel to stand nice and hard. Stay with it. Balance is key. I keep inching forward, I'm sorry, y'all. And y'all as if I'm from the south. Nope. And rest. Last one, planking ankle taps. Whew. We got this. 2, 1, and go. Count your reps. I want to hear them at the end. You can break them down into each segment. You can count just your highest or your lowest score. I'm all for it. Stay with. Almost there. Really press back hard with these hands. And rest. That is time. Woo! Awesome job, everyone. Shake it out. If you'd like, you can stay on the ground or you can stand up. We're gonna do a quad stretch here. Whew. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Bring the heart rate back down. Sorry. Whew. All right, squeeze those glutes. Inch forward, open up that hip again. Sit back. We're gonna do it again. Sit back. One more time, hold. And if you'd like to get into that deep quad stretch here, grab that ankle. Again, face everything forward. Doesn't have to be in hard, you can keep it out. Just squeeze your glutes and your hamstrings, squeeze the muscles of your leg. Let go, come back, switch sides. That's simple, right? All right, we're going to rock forward, rock back, rock forward, rock back, rock forward and hold, grab that back ankle, or you can just do standing quad stretch, side leg, whatever gets you into this quad. Whew, baby. All right, let go. All right, for those arms, you can get your hands up on a wall, on the ground, open up a little bit, just like as if we haven't done that so much today. We're just going to open up, send that head through the shoulders, arms are nice and long, and relax. Shake out those hands. And then do our upper trap neck stretch. Hand behind the back or on a wall, door frame. Send that head the opposite way. Maybe push your head into your hand. Be on the lookout for Well, one, thank you guys for joining me today. Switch sides. Strength and conditioning, if you missed that, what today was body weight strength. And I'm Coach Joanna, for those of you who don't know, maybe new ones or people are joining. Keep stretching out those neck. Anything else you need to be on the lookout for any class changes. We are going to have some starting next week. That includes this class on a different platform. So you will not see this on Workplace anymore, okay? So if you want to, we're gonna have two-way communication and I can help you. Great job today, guys. Put your reps in the comments. I wanna see it. This is for accountability. And I hope you have a great Friday. Woohoo! See ya.